able to do any high fives yet, or how's it?
Yeah, no. Just with some people.
How is it feeling? You've been out there a couple of days.
It's starting to feel better. Obviously, done a lot of treatments on them and it's getting there. More passing, stick handling today as opposed to shooting, but definitely starting to feel improvements.
Did this thing kind of creep up on you a little bit? Do you feel it coming? And it was not an impact thing, right?
Yeah, no, it was kind of something I was playing through for a little while, and then got to a point where I couldn't really do it anymore. So I need to take some time and get it taken care of, and we're on the right track right now.
You pretty close, like maybe this weekend, or?
Honestly, it's tough to say a timeline, but I'm just happy that I am feeling a little bit better and there is improvement, and I'm just going to take it day by day right now.
I mean, all injuries suck, but if you can't hold a stick, that's kind of where it starts and finishes, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
I mean, it's the first few days I was skating by myself with no stick. It's a little different. You obviously want to get that stick back and feel the puck again. So the past few days has been a lot more fun. I've been able to hold the stick hand, like I said, and doing some pretty much majority of things out there.
Watching this team in your absence, what's that been like for you?
It's hard. I mean, it's never fun to watch. I think you almost get more into it, more like your heart is pounding at all times. I mean, because you can't go out and do anything about what's going on in the game. But I mean, some good games, some ones that obviously I think we'd like to have back. But for the most part, a lot of good signs from our team still. So I got to keep pushing, and I'll try to get back 100% healthy and try to help out.
Says you're breaking the season down into segments. In this segment, this 10-game segment, you've given up more goals than you did before. Is that just defensive breakdowns, or are you trying to score too many goals defensively?
I think it's more on the defensive side of play. I don't think it's really the risk. I don't think we're risking it to, and that's what's happening. I think it's more just we got to shut things down a little bit better. I mean, at the start of the year, the first 10 games, teams were having a tough time getting any chances against us. So we got to get back to that. We know that we can play that way, and it's all about having 5 guys on the same page.
So
6 guys.
You've got a few coaches here. These segments and meetings with coaches and the way the season gets broken down, how's it different with Dave Tippett? How's it been with all the coaches you've had? What makes him unique?
Well, yeah, like you said, every coach kind of does break things down in segments. Some coaches like 5 games, 10 games, whatnot. We've kind of done every 10 game here, so it's might be a little similar to things that we've done in the past. But as far as Tip, he's detail oriented. We look at it, we discuss it, but then we kind of move on from it with that in our mind. And the big thing is our goals against. I mean, we got to bring them back down to where we know they can be and where they should be. In those last 10 games, we still were over 500, so you can take the positive out of that. But the goals against were a little too high, so we got to. And as a group, we know that, and we'll work to bring that back down.
People said when he came here that he's a defensive coach. What have you found?
I wouldn't say he's a defensive coach. I think he's structure. First, we play from our own zone out, and it's just, everything's. For us, when we're playing our best is when we're working hard and we're outworking the other team, and I think that's kind of his mentality. And I think any team he's coached is always structure and pace, and when we're playing our best, those are our 2 best attributes.
Your head coach was also talking about, losing to teams that you're kind of expected to beat that are way beneath you in the standings. It's happened several times this season. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, it's why it's happening. It's tough to put your finger on it. Whether we have a different mentality going into games, it doesn't feel like we do, but I think like last night at watching, we could have been up a few for sure in the first period. Then they come out, they get 2 goals back to back, and then a third one decently quick after. So it can sag the bench a little bit, but we got to find a way, and that's important for the leadership group to grab hold of it and get loud on the bench, talking between periods, and make sure that we're. I think when you get down a couple like that, those next shifts are so important. You got to bring your game back. Just simplify it. get the pucks out and go forecheck and play down there. But I mean, we did respond last night. They had a couple fortunate bounces that kind of didn't go our way, went their way. But the bottom line is we got to find a way to win those games.